Hello everyone, welcome to part 2 series of the C programming. Okay, so in this part only, so we will just generally introduce I will generally give you the introduction part. It's like what is the, it's like who just developed this C program and in which year this C program is used and generally in C program. So what we will just do. So all these things we will just discuss. Okay, in this series. So specifically, this is the very theoretical part. Means in this series only, I will just teach you the theoretical things. Okay. So this is only help you in the exam only to write the things. Means whatever question will come in the exam. So from this only, you will just get the question only. Okay. So you can just write the notes because this is one type of notes you can say. Okay, good. So don't waste the time. So let's start. Let's start. Okay. So generally, from the first part. So I already explained what is the programming language. So generally, why we generally learning this language, and after learning the language, and then what we'll just do, we'll just write the code. Okay, which is nothing but known as the program only. And you also know so this is the set of instruction is a program or set of logical group of instruction is a program. You also know that things also, right? So those who don't look means don't watch that series part. So please just go back and just please see that one. Due to the sake of the motivation, so you have to be clarity that why you are just learning this programming language. Okay. Then after that you have just get excitement to learn these things. Okay. So you need to know some of the past things, right? So good. So let's start. Okay. So first of all, the C language which is developed by whom by this person whose name is Dennis Ritchie. Okay. So he's the person who just developed this C programming language at the Baird Laboratory. So in the year of 1972. In the year of 1972. So listen, whatever things written, it is only benefit for your exam only. Okay. So not here only. Okay, so in your interview or anything anywhere else, it will not ask for you. Okay, so you need to just remember all these things. Okay, for the exam purposes. Okay, so those who are just beginner, it is also helpful for them also. So those who are just belongs to the biology background in the +2 or anything else. Okay, so it means so the though for those it is new. Okay, so you need to know all these things, right? So now C is a general purpose programming language. Okay, so it is very powerful also. Okay, very powerful. And some of them, so they told that it is a mother programming language also because it's fast means like base language, base programming language. If you know the C programming language, then you can easily just learn any programming language. You can easily just learn any programming language. So now it has used to develop the operating system also. It's like there's many operating system also used while taking the help of the C programming language. Now the C language is developed by Dennis Ritchie for creating system application and they directly interact with the hardware device such as the drivers or kernels. Okay, so this language we can directly introduce interact with whom we can directly interact with the hardware devices. We can directly interact. Okay, good. So now next point is what? Now next point is what? Next point is the C programming is considered as the base for other programming languages. What means? What do you means? It's like so lot of programming languages are there like Python. Okay, so like Python are there and now so like Java. Okay, so many programming like many programming languages are there. So for this all programming language, so I already explained that one. So C is the one of the mother language you can say. Okay, we'll just study these things. Okay, so if you know C programming properly, then you can easily learn any programming language. It will not difficult for you, one guys. Okay, so please just clearly you have to clear all the concept. You have to clear all the concept from there, right? So C programming is considered as the base for other programming language. That is why it is known as the mother language. That is why this is known as the mother language. Clear. If anybody who will just ask you, can you just tell me what is the mother language? Why C programming is called as the mother language? So now you will just give the answer. Right. So it means what? It is considered as the base for the other programming language. Okay, so it is considered as a what? It is considered as the base of the other programming language. Other programming language. Clear? So now next point. Next point is what? So listen carefully, guys. Listen. So it can be defined by the following ways. Okay, so it can be defined as the following ways. So what are they? What are they? So we need to know, na? What are they? What are they? So first point. First point. One is the mother language. Second, system programming language. Then procedure oriented programming language. Then structure programming language. Then middle level programming language. So now the 5 point is now in front of us. Okay, so now the five point which is come in front of us. So it means what? It means we need to know all these things, right? So due to the sake of the motivation, so you need to learn these things. Okay, so because this one is the what? This one is a very basic. Okay, so after 2 to 3 classes, so then you will just jump to the program part. Okay, so in that part only, so I will just explain each and everything. Whatever syntax are there, what all are the syntax inside the syntax, whatever things is there. So I will just explain each and everything. Right? Very good. So so you cleared whatever things I just discussed, whatever things I just discussed. Who just developed that? Who just developed that C programming language? Please just answer me. Yes, yes. Generally you are learning this. You are just watching the video, but feel that you should be feel like you are just attending the online classes. Think that you are attending the online classes. So right now I'm just asking to you. Yes, yes. I'm just asking to you guys. So can you just tell me C program is developed by whom? Yes, just answer manually. So C programming is developed by the British child. In which year? In which year? 1972. Okay. So at which labs? At the Bell Laboratory lab. Clear, clear, very good. So now you are just improving. Yes, yes. So listen. C program is considered as the base for other programming language. So if it will be considered as the base for the other programming language, so then that is why it is known as the mother language. Now clear. If somebody will ask you, then why C programming is known as the mother language? So now you will eligible to answer this question. Listen carefully. Listen carefully. So before attending, so while means listening this video series, okay. So you don't know anything. So right now you are gaining some of the knowledge. So it means so what? So it is saving your time. Okay. So generally, so please just listen carefully. Listen carefully. Now next point. Next point. What is the next point? Next point. So let discuss that some of the points. So whatever point are there, means 5 points are there. So you need to know that things, right? So let explain. The first point is the mother language. What is the mother language? So please just pause your video. Just pause your video and just try to explain me. Try to just explain me. Think that you are in class. Think that you are in class. Just tell me. Yes, yes. So all these things, whatever things I just written, okay. So which is just visually in your screen. So all these things which will be help in your exam only, not in anything anywhere. Okay, in company. So you need to know all the basic things. So it means if your any junior will be asked to you any question, or any friend who will just ask you the question, so then at that time it will be help to you. Okay. So basically, you know why it is a mother language, because C programming is the base language, base programming language. Clear. So C language is considered as the mother language. C programming language is considered as the mother language of the all modern programming language. Of the all modern programming language. What is the modern programming language? Modern programming language like Python. Okay, so nowadays the Python is becoming popular. Okay. So now, because most of the compiler and JVM and kernels, etc., so all are written in the C language. So all these things are which is developed with the help of the C programming language. Clear, guys? Clear, guys? So now you clear why it is very important, because with the help of the C programming language, so many things or many programming language which is developed, right? And most of the programming language follow the C syntax. Clear? Most of the programming language which is follow the C syntax. Now clear what is the syntax? I think you already know the basic things. Has included studio.h, and then void main, then in the curly bracket, whatever statement or logic we will just write. So this is nothing but the syntax of the C program. This is nothing but the syntax of the C program. So that's why he just tell that what. So most of the programming language follow this C syntax. For example, C++, Java, C#, etc. All these things are there. right? So it will provide the core concept like the array, strings, functions, file handling. So that are being used in many languages. Like so, whenever just you learn, listen. In this, in right now, you are learning what you are learning the C program. So day by day means you, if you are just class means like you are in first year or some of the you are learning like PGDC course you are just doing. Okay, whatever things you are just doing. Okay, so day by day you are just growing, right? So generation is also changing, right? So it means what? So new language which is coming in front of us. So it means what? So in that language also array, string, function, file, and all these things will be available. Okay, so you will just learn each and everything. So if you know, listen carefully. If you know all these things in this time only. Okay, so whenever just you will learn that things, whenever just you will learn the new language, new programming language, then at that time it will be very easy to learn that because you know what is the array, because you know what is the string, because you know what is the function and file handling. So then the plus point is what? Whenever just you will learn this any other programming language, then it is very easy. It is very easy. Clear? Very good. Now jump to the next point. Listen, if you have any doubts, so please, I already told you repeatedly, so please just join the group. So in the description part, you have the group link. So just join the group, then you can just ask me the question because this one is a recorded video. Okay, so you can't ask me the question in this time. So you can just ask me in the group only. Okay, so many of your friends will be available in that group only. So he or she can help you also. Also, I will just help you. Right? Okay, good. Good. Next point. What is the next point? Next point is what? Next point is what? System programming language. What is the system programming language? Right now, I have to explain that one. What is the system programming language? The system programming language is used to create the system software. I have to create the system software. Okay, C language is system programming language because it can be used to low level language. For example, it generally used to create the hardware. Means like you already know some of the operating system like MacBook. Okay, like some of the operating system window. Okay, all these things we can be just it is just developed with the help of the C program. You can just say. Okay, it is developed. For example, it is also written that the Linux and kernel, all these things written in the C only. Okay, so that's why it is called as the mother language. That's why it is called as the base language. Clear, clear or any doubt? Okay, this is the only sake of the motivation I'm just explaining. No need to worry if you are not getting anything. Listen carefully. If are not some of you they are just practical oriented, some of you they are just theoretical oriented. Okay, those who are just practical oriented they will not get all these things. Okay, in one time. So if you will just repeatedly just look at this video or watching this video, so then you can easily just see these things. Okay, you can easily just see these things. Okay, so now, next point is what? So now understand what is the system programming language. Now you understand. Very good, very good. So you can easily just develop any programming language, any software, anything. So while with the help of what? With the help of the C programming language. So next point. What is the next point? Yes. Right now, till now, you are getting new things. So next, so please keep patience. Keep patience because we have only what we covered the three things. We cover the two things. Only three things there. Only three things is there. Then after that, this video will be completed. Listen carefully. So procedure-oriented programming language. What is the procedure programming-oriented language? Listen, all these things are the only for your notes only. Okay. So listen, procedure programming language is nothing but like so whenever just I'm writing any program, whenever I'm just writing the program, okay, any program, so at that time, I will just break that program. Okay, I will just break that program. Means for what? For there is a very big problem. There is a very big problem. So I will just write while solving that problem. I will just write the solution by step by step. I will just write the solution by step. Okay, inside that, so there is a. I think you already know what is the main. Main is nothing but the function only. What is the function? Each and everything I will just explain. This function part is there. One topic is specific. One chapter is there. Function chapter. Okay, so at that time I would explain each and everything. So just remember the procedural language is breaks the program into the function, so or the data structure or etc. Okay, all these things. Remember, just remember the name only. Whenever just you will practically implemented all these things, then you will just clear each and everything. Okay, so I will just explain the theoretical things also, and practically I will just implement that things also. C is procedural language. C is procedural language. Why? Because it breaks the program into the function, right? So in C, variable and function prototypes must be declared before being used. So this variable and this function which is declared means, like for example, I have to just add two number, means has include stdio dot s, this one head of right, then main function, then what, then int a comma b, then int a comma b, then I will just write you whatever things I will just write, then I will just write the sum. Okay, one variable. So that means what? Sum is equal to a plus b. So now see the things. So what? So in C, variable and function prototypes must be declared before being used. Before being used, so I just declare these things. So int a equal to int a comma b and c. I just declare. So as you know, what is the variable? Okay, so I will just explain in the last part. So listen. So already three things covered. So now the next part. Now the next part. What is the next part? What is the next part? Yes, yes, the structure programming language. Remember one thing. Remember one thing. From name only. This is a subset of the procedural language. Subset in the sense of what means, like this thing is also same as to procedural oriented programming language. Means what? Means what? So the structure means what? To break only. To break what? To program. It will break the program into what? Into the part or some of the blocks only, so that it may be easy to understand. For example, I have to just write. Okay, so whenever just you will learn the like algorithm part. Okay, when you just learn the algorithm part, because I will just launch the gate series. Okay, in that part only. So firstly, I will just learn the algorithm. So let a I equal to 0, and while the condition I'm just explaining, while I less than equal to 0. Okay, so now I'm just breaking this one. So here condition I'm just giving I is equal to I plus 1. Okay, I is equal to I plus 1. So now this is the thing. So now again I'm just breaking the condition. Okay, I'm just breaking the program. Then I equal to 1. So here while I is greater than to n only. While I is greater than to n only. So that means what? I equal to I plus 10. I equal to what? I plus 10 only. So it means what? Again I'm just breaking this. So it means what? It means what? The program which will break to what? Break to the block only. So this is the block. So one block. Okay, one block. So it means what? So this is the block, or you can say the part. Okay, this is a block, or you can say the part only. Clear, clear. So in C program, so we break the program into the parts using the function. It makes the program easier to understand and modify. It makes the program what? Easier to understand and modify, right? So generally we easily understand if this condition will be, if this condition means I equal to 0, is 0 is less than to 0, then again it will be updated I equal to 1, is I sorry, is 1 is less than to 0. Okay, no, so it means what? It will be condition will be what? Condition will be failed, then it will be come to this condition. Again the condition will be failed, then if the condition will be satisfied, then it will be return these things, or else it will have the terminate condition, right? Clear? So now next point is what? Now next point is what? So next the last concept. Okay, the last point is there. So the middle level programming language, this is the last point. So keep patience. So please hear these things. Okay, so what is the middle level programming language? So C considered as the middle level programming language because of what? Yes guys, just tell me. Okay, C is considered the middle level programming language. Okay, it means what? It will support the features of the both low level and high level language. So if you are getting confused while hearing the low level and high level programming language, so don't be confused. I'm just giving you some of the hints. So after that, then I will just maybe I will just create one part of the video for this, specially for low level and high level language. Okay, so high level language is nothing but the user who just giving the program. It's like I'm just writing one program. Has has include include stdio dot h. Okay, so then main function, then what? Then what? So I'm just printing my name. So print Vishal. Print what? Print let Vishal. It's my name. So here only. So here only what? So if I will just execute these things, if I will just execute these things, it will what? What? It will just display the Vishal. My name will be Vishal, right? It will be just display. So these programming language, so these things, these things, what? So all these things are what? these things are the high level language. So high level language generally what? So high level language generally understand by whom? Understand by the user only. Okay, understand by user only. What is the low level language? Low level language is generally understand by whom? Understand by whom? The what? The system only. Okay, what is the low level language? Yes, guys, you already know low level language is the binary language. Especially the machine will understand this language only. Especially machine will understand what? This language only. Clear everyone? Clear everyone? So let me just revise these things. I think you already know all these things. So this is the what? This is the specially only for the what? Only for the notes only. Now the introduction part, I just explained each and everything, and then so all the five things I just explained. All the five things I just explained. Yes, yes. Solution. Solution. If I'm getting any doubt, solution. So don't be just nervous. Okay. So don't feel any low because all these things are the theoretical things. Okay. So due to the sake of the motivation only, I'm just explaining all these things. Okay. So no need to worry about this. So whenever just will practically implemented, okay, all these things, all this name will be automatically just printed in your mind only, right? So you guys just I think you already support me, okay, many times. So please just write, just maintain the note copy, just maintain the note copy. And after this class only just think that this is not sufficient for you, just go to the internet. Okay, in the internet many resources are available. Just go for it and just find many doubts, so you can just ask in the group only. So many of you friend are there. Okay, so they will just help you out. Okay, very good. So goodbye. So we will just meet in next section. Okay. So with the new topics. Okay. So that's all. Bye.